Hemingway speaking. Today we will be talking about the short story by Ernest Hemingway, A Clean, Well-Lighted Place. In the studio we have Mr. White and Mrs. Black. So Mr. White, what thoughts do you have regarding this story?
Well, I recently read this classic novel once again. It is certainly not one to be missed. With its extraordinary use of minimalism, it is the perfect example of a great Sunday read.
Indeed.
Especially in this example where the young waiter tries his best to close down the bar so he can go home for the night. But an old man who's a regular customer makes this very difficult.
Yes, it is well-written piece indeed. I especially enjoyed the scene where the two waiters are talking about the old man and his problems at the first thing in the story. Use of minimalism can be seen in this example.
Last week he tried to commit suicide.
Why?
He was in despair.
What about?
Nothing.
How do you know it was nothing?
He has plenty of money.
Yes, in this scene it is not certain whether or not it is the older or the younger waiter who knows this information about the old man. In this reenactment, it is interpreted as the younger one. Later on in the story, there's a quite well example of the old man's behavior as seen in the scene where the young waiter is serving the old man. Notice the way the actor will interpret the old man who is described as very lonely. In the story, we are told that his wife died a few years ago.
Yes, and in the upcoming example also shows how the old man keeps on drinking even though he's probably know it's bad for him and even though the waiter advised him against it.
Besides that, the old man notices small details like the shadows of the leaves. Also, the waiters feel like the old man is a burden because he sometimes leaves the cafe without paying.
What do you want?
Another brandy.
You'll be drunk. He'll still all night. I'm sleepy now. I never get into bed before 3 o'clock. He should have killed himself last week.
This example is proof on how the young waiter is quite self-centered and has no compassion for the old man's needs. He shows little to no respect for the customers in the cafe he works in. He is an impatient young man who only cares about getting home to his wife in time. The young waiter is usually irritated with the old man because he must stay late and serve him drinks.
Oh, definitely. That's very well observed, Mr. Red.
Thank you.
This scene especially shows the younger waiter being quite impatient and rushes the old man so he himself can get home faster. A quite self-centered move. On the other hand, the older waiter is quite obsessed by his religion, but seems to change his point of view when he switches off important words in his prayers by using the Spanish word for nothing called nada.
Our nada who art in nada. Nada be thy name, thy kingdom. Nada, thy will be nada in nada as it is in nada. Give us this nada, our daily nada, and nada us our nada as we nada your nada, and nada us not into nada, but deliver us from nada. Pue nada. Hail nothing, full of nothing, nothing is within thee.
In this example, the old waiter indicates that religion to which many people turn to find meaning and purpose is also just nothingness.
Yes.
Rather than pray with actual word, Our Father who art in heaven, the older waiter says, Our nada who art in nada, effectively wiping out both God and the idea of heaven in one breath.
Well, we have definitely covered some interesting points regarding short story.
Indeed.
But we have to take a short break. I would like to thank you all for watching. A great thanks to the wonderful actors from Ryerson University performing this Hemingway story. Thank you and good night.